Box. Welcome to the Scale Builders Guild.
And more importantly,
I don't know if that's true.
hello, everybody. Cheese
Stay
bags.
fresh, cheese bags.
What is that from, by the way?
It's a meme that one of my with Joseph McQuarrie sent me, and it's a product. There's Stay Fresh cheese bags. Like, put your cheese in this bag, stay fresh. But
Interesting.
people are like, it's a meme, and they're like, that's how I'm going to start addressing people. Stay fresh, cheese bags.
Do not send me these.
So, cheese. All up in this bitch. So you don't even need to have seen it. Welcome, everyone.
It is Wednesday, my dudes. Got home, took a 20-minute power nap, which helped a little bit with the minor headache that I picked up at the end of the day. No biggie. We'll power through.
Whoa.
But
that's not a thing.
It's not a thing. It'll be fine. Happens to the best of us. So yes, we.
Hello, Joseph.
Do not comprehend. It's fine. It's fine.
Your comprehension level is low.
It is, agreed. So anyway,
times.
My title is in reference to the game that I have put together for
I didn't
you
even
today.
see your title. What's your title?
We're gonna combine two of my favorite things. So,
lowballing people on Facebook Marketplace, and what's the other thing?
you should know. You should know.
Corvettes?
No.
Okay, it's not Corvettes. Three-wheelers. These are the only two things that I know that you like.
This is my title.
Oh, God. We're based on the truck, I have to guess where it's coming from?
You're gonna see.
All right. I've got one, too.
I have produced a game for you. I had to edit, source, get some infographics put together. There was a lot.
Oh my goodness. I've been dealing with a bit of a fly problem here in the workshop.
Yeah? Something dead?
I don't know. Well, maybe under the crawl space, which is that way. But
Gotcha.
It's kind of slightly open to that. So, a lot of flies.
That's
To get some fly paper.
unfortunate.
I
had
to kill about 10.
Oof. That's too many.
Yeah, I don't like it. The dog, if he knew.
Oh, he's not a fan of flies?
Oh, no. He does not like the noise. Makes him
So
hide in the basement.
I had
We're in
one.
the basement, so I don't know what to do.
Exactly. You have flies in California? We do have some flies in California. Not a lot. But.
I don't wear those glasses anymore, so that's not the problem.
But I was saying, I had one in the garage while I was trying to film the Rockabilly stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, they drive me crazy. I don't like them at all. So if I'm looking around, it's because I think there might still be some in here.
Sure you don't have a carbon monoxide issue? Because
is that a problem?
not like sometimes people will see like bugs, they think, but then they're not actually there.
No, they're here.
Okay.
Trust me.
Okay.
If I pass out, someone call 911.
Hack Shack, thank you very much. Hello all. Half my stress gone. Hate truck shopping, but found a 2020 150 that matches the Better Half's Bronco juice. But my X1C is down. X1C is down. What?
What's
happened?
What?
But I agree. Vehicle shopping is very. I always have a bit of that, like, buyer's remorse after a vehicle. It's just like,
oh really?
A few days later, I like start to get over it a little bit. I'm like, okay. It's just like buying a house. Afterwards, just like, what did I do? Oh my God, this is. Yeah. I'm tied to this. Maybe it's my fear of commitment.
I don't know. For someone who's got a fear of commitment, no, never mind. Never mind. So, how are you today? You're all done with your trucks of
like
freedom?
Karina and I were talking today. I'm just like, I feel a bit hungover.
Yeah.
After like the craziness of TOF, followed immediately by the craziness of launching Wheels of Fortune for the 100th live episode.
Not to mention your ongoing Origin project too, right? Like that
always
takes
ongoing.
a lot of time.
So work in general.
Do people still get? Do you get the certificate of authenticity and everything?
Yep.
Still?
Every one of them, whole deal. So
what's mine look like? Is it just going to be written in crayon?
I don't know what your number is. Your number is.
You don't?
No.
Huh.
So your chassis went, but like chassis go, and I don't know if they're just wrapped up. So I don't know until it comes back. Then they give me the number to make the sheet.
I know which one I'm getting. 6969.
Yeah, that does not exist.
420. Cheers.
Cheers. I only have water today. It's fine. And Topo Chico.
It's okay.
Hint of lime.
That is water, right?
Yes, mineral water. Twist of lime. Hint of lime is the Tostitos. I prefer the regular, but I grabbed this one by accident. Salt Pond. Were you looking for other sports car models besides the Corvette? Nope. I was only ever looking for a Corvette. I knew I wanted a Corvette. I just didn't. I shopped for like 2 years before I pulled the trigger on that.
That's a long time.
And let me tell you,
longer than
the price range,
tie cans. So.
The price range that I was looking at was much lower than where I ended up buying. That's why I sold the
You
wagon.
are a bit of a low baller too.
I do love a low ball. But I'm not afraid of a trip. So I was looking all over the country, similar to today's game we're going to be playing.
Oh, God. Daniel Hartman, thank you very much. Hey, guys, do you think that Nitro is going away? Maybe except for racing. I've gone all electric myself. Don't like the noise, fumes, or tuning anymore. I think Nitro will always have its place. And I think that Nitro has become more of that novelty appeal. Because I see a lot of videos. There's a YouTuber that you've probably seen, Do RC, who is doing a lot of Nitro electric combo stuff where he's like, I'm going to power it 2 ways. And I think that that's the sort of world that Nitro is falling into, is sort of like novelty, or like those stupid Toyan motors that I get an email every 10 months on.
I think that it will go away more and more. And I think that at some point it will be almost completely gone.
It won't be. Yeah, you might be right. I just think that there's just I don't know.
I don't even know if the racing will keep it alive.
I doubt it. I don't think racing will be what keeps it alive. I think people who are like, man, maybe Nitro's better. they try it, and then they go, this sucks.
Yeah. I think that the demand for something, like, one of the largest producers of Nitro engines closed up shop this year.
That's right.
So,
yeah,
it might help another one for a while, but if that keeps shrinking, the next one's going to go out. So, yeah. Kent Dixon, thank you very much. Josh, thanks, Green and Crew, TOF, Wheels of Fortune. Yeah. It was. There's always a voicey minority, but it's in general much more positive than anything else, and we're pretty solid.
Haters are gonna hate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It rarely bothers me much. Thunder Thimble RC. Hey, it's those famous RC with 10 fans. Gunner, can't hide behind your thimble any longer.
We have tens of fans. I think it's single digits. Brock's RC, hello, welcome.
Hello, Brock.
B Rock.
Sunflower State Carl, Aaron. What's going on? Only one person has noticed the motor. Thanks to everyone. Oh my God. Yes, Aaron had posted up a photo of his TOF, and he had like a Holmes 2-in-1 in the box as well. And one person.
I got one of those on the way.
It's nice. It's going to be a lot more punchy than you're used to.
Good.
So
that's great.
Hackshack RC, thank you. Stopped during a print. Nothing. 24-volt power supply has power. AP does.
That's not good.
That's interesting. Not something I
have not come across that in my days. Missing person. Thank you very much. Nitro RC is still around? Question mark. Yeah. Well, in a novelty sense, it definitely is. I think a lot of people have them still. They're not running. They're in your garage. Yeah, I bet you could go into any like 65-plus-year-old person's garage and be like, by chance, do you have an RC car that runs on nitro? And they'll be like, yep, it's right over there. It doesn't run.
You know what? Ooh,
I broke it.
That would be
challenge accepted.
How cheap could you find and make run a nitro RC car? Because I think that you could get one for free, but like you'd have to do.
But what would you have to pay to get it to work?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna be hammered. I gotta slow down.
Interesting.
Oh, it's gin. Oh, all right. I like gin.
You're gonna get mean on that. Gin drunk's a mean drunk. That's what I've heard many times.
Yeah, brother. Josh, weren't all of the Trucks of Freedom supposed to come with the billet card?
Yeah, they came in a little card. Check in the box. Sometimes they fall between the flaps, whatever. But
in between the flaps.
I've heard a few people who didn't find. Had a couple people who asked. I said check in the box. A couple people found them underneath. But yes. Other than that, they were in the bags. So.
Logan, you're so uncultured.
I got it off. It won't be free. I know what I got. OFNA. I was told that OFNA, the brand, stood for only fucking name available.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I like that.
So. Here's a good one. Josh recently got the Rockabilly download. What percent infill do you recommend for holding the jigs? The basic standard settings.
5%.
Don't even worry about it. Just select the regular settings for printing and send it. It's fine. Doesn't take anything. Underflap thing. Hey, look at that. Mystery solved.
Phew. That's lucky.
So, yeah. Never let
I did see somebody. Here we go.
Thanks to you all for doing 2F Wheeler. Sorry, I was the other day. Please, Randy's a rock star. Greatly appreciate it. I'm
not sure what you did.
I'm not sure what happened.
Don't do it again. Next build off VS410 Nitro conversion and test run at PLBTF.
See, the problem with like that is, you want to ruin your PLBTF trip by trying?
Oh, I broke the cord. Oh, you win.
That sucks.
Who breaks the cord first?
Let's go do something fun.
Let's go do anything else.
Yeah, I have less than zero interest in, like, I have an aversion to want to do anything with a nitro.
Again, because we already did.
Yeah, and it was the worst.
Okay, no, I had a great time. I love the sound and the smell, but I hate the tuning, and I don't like the very quick run times. I liked it a lot. It was fun.
Yeah. Nah, pass.
No,
Absolute
good.
pass.
Hello, Brazen Brett. Evening, everyone, except Logan. VS410 Nitro conversion has been done by K-pop. That's right, and it worked about as good as you described. Right, which was not.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
It didn't work at all.
It did not work. That's right.
It never worked on camera, and then somehow he got 70 miles an hour, which I still find a little contentious.
Nitro is fun, jerks. Listen,
Oh,
we finally got Frank into the world of 3D printers, and I think a computer, because
oh yeah, you have to have a computer.
And I was like, yeah, you're gonna need that, Frank. You can't just do your phone. So Frank is finally graduating into this decade at least. I won't say century, but decade.
Yeah.
So I feel like now
he's into the 2000s.
Slowly, his Nitro is going to start just fading away into the past. It's like, oh, look at all this technology.
Do you realize? Now, I could do a video about this because I'm the expert about technology that's already been around for a long time. I could be like, guys, gone are the days when you have to power your RC car with a Nitro engine. Now they have these tiny little magic engines.
Yep.
And Art, you're forgetting. I have that Kyosho Vintage Nitro new in box rally car that I have not yet decided what I'm going to do with.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of excited for the game.
Where'd you get your hat? I got it from those guys, the Warren County Growler Company.
Yeah. I think they have to
Mike
wear it
Santa
so that
Maria.
they can't be that close to a school. It's like a heads up to people. Like, listen, these guys cannot be trusted.
If you're wearing one of these, you shan't be close to people. We're not going to sing, but happy birthday, Gares, tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
But Frank probably still has better internet than Josh.
That's not freaking talk about that.
Leave it in the box. I know. All right. Tell me about your... Well, let's do mail call first.
Okay, yeah, let's do mail call.
Do you have any?
Yeah.
I don't have so much. Actually, I do. I have two things. Let me go first. Actually, I'm going to do this in a different order. Hang on. Okay. First things first.
First things first to the reels.
Pow!
Hey, great tool. Excellent tool.
I know. You recommended this. You
one
said
of the best.
the M12 is going to be fine for what we do.
Yes, absolutely.
And I saw you using it in a video, so I knew you weren't lying to me. And I got some cut-off wheels to go with it.
Yep.
Pow! Pow, pow! Go ahead.
Excellent. Yeah. So I forgot how this works.
I like how you're just staring at the camera.
I got some BFG crawlers for the Rockabilly, the new Rockabilly. And
Does Vanquish ever give you shit for not using their tires?
I use our tires on some things.
All right.
But a Rockabilly, I feel like that's a car that has to have crawlers.
Yeah, it does.
Hey. And then these are the 3D printed inserts from Black Diamond Scalers, Clint. So they are
I love you, Clint, but
they are the inner part only. You still use a regular foam on the outside.
Where do you get the foam from?
Like even the stock foam that comes with some tires. So it's just basically making a two-stage foam out of a single stage, but you get the that some of that stability that the 3D printed foam inserts are good for. I do not like 3D printed inserts, but these I might like. So.
Do you think Clint's a big skier? Black Diamond.
I feel like Clint's one of those guys who used to be, and then he messed up a knee, and now he
blew out my ACL.
He used to BMX competitively, but maybe he hit his head, and now he likes to play with toy cars. I don't know.
Well, that's what happened to me. So. I fell off my electric skateboard, and then I fell in love with RC crawlers. RC Rusty, thank you very much for the dollar reduce. Hi guys, building a four-wheel steer buggy. Do you recommend same servos front and rear or stronger to front? Recommend torque output. Cheers. 800 LP, same front and back.
Same front and rear. A lot of people think that the rear doesn't need as much, which is it makes sense. But oftentimes, like, you're putting all the weight on the rear of a vehicle often, and having a weak rear steer servo is a huge pain in the ass. So yes, get whatever servo you can, fits your budget. But 5 to 800
the more torques, the better.
Is great. Love to have 5 to 800 at least.
Yeah, exactly. Clint, you are a pretty good driver, so I will give you that they probably work. And I am old. I now have 2 young kids, but was a wild man in my youth. Wild man.
Don't worry, Josh. You don't have TV to be jealous. My wife finished embroidery, and your 2XL is in the mail. It should be there by the 12th.
Are you a 2XL now? What happened?
My hat size.
Oh, your hat
dingus.
size. Okay. I was worried about your girth.
Never say that.
So all these things. Don't be so afraid of a few words. It's all this gin. It's my turn now.
Oh yeah. Do something.
So in addition to the cutoff tool, I also got this little guy.
What is that? A beaver? Oh, it is an electric beaver.
Watch out. I'll nibble right through your bush. This I got on Facebook Marketplace.
Okay.
Brand new in box. $130.
Not bad.
And when I got there,
no battery.
No battery. But when I got there, he goes, you know what? You didn't try to screw me on the price on Facebook Marketplace, so I'll take $10 off, $120.
Canadians are the worst.
I was like, all right. Thank you very much.
Michael Pham was telling me a story. Last night, he was selling a car. So it was he flips cars, right? Every once in a while.
Yeah.
It's how he's
flipped this car.
How he's been in the car world for quite some time. Anyway, where his shop is, where his house up in the hill, it's way out in the middle of nowhere, kind of. He met this guy at like a middle school that's not far from his house. And this guy Ubered from down here in the city to up there, probably a 45-minute Uber. Got dropped off at this school by the Uber where there is no cell phone reception. And then was going. So Michael's just like, there's no way he could lowball me. Like, what are you going to do?
Stuck.
Like, he goes, can you imagine a worse way to try and buy a car? So not $1
all
was
your
saved.
all your cards are on the table at that point. It's over.
Okay.
You're done.
You were talking about servos. I got
Yes.
the axles built for the new Rockabilly build.
You're doing portals. I forgot about that.
800 LP in there.
Oh, good.
And then
because I heard that.
And then I got another 800 LP for another truck.
Excellent.
And a 900 Smart for another truck. And where
What are these trucks that you can't talk about?
Raw 100 for the Rockabilly. The 800 LP, this 800 LP is for my Origin. And then this one is for a different truck. That, yes, I cannot talk about.
Cool.
You don't know what it is.
What?
You don't know what it is.
Fine. You'll tell me about it after the show, though.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know about it for another hour and a half.
Hey, Robbie, that's good news, buddy. Glad to hear it,
One of
man.
these.
I would. The train whistle's already gone. Otherwise, I'd hit that once for you.
I'm not allowed to do it too loud because of the dog.
Yeah.
The dog doesn't like it. Congratulations. Nah, I think it's a pretty even
Disgusting.
match on that one. Disgusting.
So when do we get to see Matt's big project?
I don't know. I think, you know what? After I deliver the first two, I think it's probably safe to put a video together for that.
Agreed. I think so as well.
Yeah.
Let me see. Did I don't know. I showed the micarta a couple of weeks ago, but I got that done and installed on the radio handle. Extremely comfortable.
You know what though? Kind of like adding all that brass up high doesn't make much sense to me. You want to keep that down low. I would have made it out of titanium. I don't know what's wrong with you.
The comments were fantastic. I don't get it. Like, why do you need another handle? I'm like, for one, the handle isn't different. It comes with a handle. I just wanted to use something. And this, with this big ass chunk of brass on it, is still like considerably lighter than my 10PX without a handle. Yeah. Just wait till you see what I build that one out of. Tungsten putty. No.
Depleted uranium.
I don't think you can. Can you buy a little you can, but they don't let you have it for very long. Then they use those 20,000 pounders.
End of the stream.
So yeah. What did I miss? Okay, no.
Are you done with your stuff? I
can't remember. Last week I had such shit internet. Like I have a gigantic.
Don't show us any.
And I'm not going back over all of it.
I don't care about any of that.
There's so much shit in
Yeah.
there. I did get
some
some more
light, so that's kind of cool. It's a 2-pack.
Explain. Oh, never mind. I know why.
It's another project,
and I hate it. I hate it more than any stupid. I hate it more than almost anything you've ever done, which is tough.
Look, money is nice.
Yeah, I get it.
Money is nice, and if I could do it, because I already have the things that I need to do that, I'm going to just do it.
Yeah,
with money. I also got a roll of chrome wrap.
Foil tape.
No, chrome wrap. It's a wrap, not foil tape. It's automotive. It's an air release vinyl, and I don't know if you knew this, but you can put this on an RC car.
That does not look like air release vinyl to me.
Don't worry about it. It is.
So yeah,
it might not be, but doesn't matter.
How could? Oh, you just wait, Tyler. You wait until it is explained to you.
I might never explain this one because it's not.
Oh, you will, because I'll force it. I'll absolutely.
You'll make me.
I will write myself a note, and you will either have to explain yourself or just take it how I explain it.
Okay. So, well, actually, it's funny that you mention that because I need you to explain something to me. One moment, please, while I get my sources together here.
Okay. And then we need to play. We're gonna play your game first because I don't want to start off with mine and then have to end with your bummer.
Well, mine's gonna My bummer is this game.
Origin 18, thank you. Coming in here and say, hey, being broke because of this hobby, but love what you do bring to the hobby. Thank you. Thank you for being here as well. Much appreciated.
Oh, wait.
We talk about Christian's firing, not till the end. Now I'm interested to try and hear what Matt is trying to pull, but
okay, so I know you've been busy, but I need you to explain something to me.
Okay.
Now, I was given an image by someone that we both know.
Okay.
And I just want to understand, the thought process and how one person might leave the house like this.
Oh, don't.
Should I not share this? Oh, you know what? It's an HEIC. I can't.
Oh no, you can't. Oh,
That's too
no.
bad. However,
You can file save as on your preview, but
it
not the...
it does shock
I have
me to the core that
so
someone
okay. It
might
was
leave
after a
the
long
house
day of
like
work.
this.
I came home and
You don't have to tell everybody. It's okay.
Long day of work. I'm not
Multiple
I'm not a
days.
fancy
Multiple
person. No, one evening.
Okay.
I'm not a fancy person. Most of you can probably guess that. I wear a lot of free t-shirts and whatnot. However, in my wardrobe, I do have a couple of nice pairs of like casual shoes.
Well, some might call them nice.
They're a casual, whatever. But they're the same shoes in different colors. Anyway, somehow I accidentally grabbed one of each of the colors. They're similar colors, though.
The laces are entirely different colors.
And I didn't notice, and then Nicole was putting things away and sent me a photo of the shoes next. She was with me, though, and she didn't notice either, and we were together the whole time.
Sperry's are not nice, according to Nicole.
Sperry's are fine. They're nice, and she bought them for me for one. You think I went out and bought myself Sperry's? Like, that's...
Anyway.
Listen,
yeah.
I will pull up the photo that she texted me with
no, that's fine. You don't
just
have to.
the words.
You don't have to.
Josh with exclamation point.
I mean, I've got. There's plenty of opportunity for me to share the picture later. You don't have to share it. It's okay.
No. I'm getting. Listen, because it's not as egregious as it seems. Like,
well, when you hold it like that,
like
one is like
light
very
gray.
clearly gray, and the other one is very much black. I know you're busy. I know you got a lot going on. But if I ever left the house with two mismatched shoes, I'd probably never come home. I would just walk myself straight into the lake, and you'd never see me again.
I never noticed the whole time. We went, we had a super nice dinner. We just...
What styled up bum to steal them off?
But you didn't notice, so like obviously it wasn't that big of a...
Doug's Theory Edition.
I can assure you I am not colorblind either. Oh.
Yeah, sir, can you pull over, please? This is not your car. What do you mean? It's fine. It's fine. I swear to God.
Yeah, so...
Okay. All right. I got that out of my system. It was driving me crazy. I've known about it for like a week. And that's everything in my power to not say or do anything until now. So I hope you all appreciate that as much as I do.
Yeah. It was
Missing person, thank you. Were his socks matching at least? I can't confirm or deny.
Yeah.
But Josh, thank you so much for doing that. It really made my day. All right. Now, for you, time to embarrass me.
No, you're going to go first because I don't want to.
Oh, I'm going first. Okay.
Yeah, because mine's going to be better, and therefore, no, I can't do that. Feet are too hot.
You're too sweaty.
Can't do no socks.
All right.
Wait, you wear socks too? Yes. Always wear socks.
Always. ABC. Always wear socks.
Even with Crocs.
All right. Now, let's make sure I did this right. Here we go. Uploading, processing.
What's the black? Josh, you missed chats. I missed chats? Did I or did Matt?
Super chats? I think I got all of them.
Oh, I did miss one from... I missed two. Good night.
Wow. I also missed this one. Origin 018. Corporate wants you to tell us the difference between these two pictures.
Never left LJ. USA 10s need the depleted area for spicy. And racing case. I used SEL Sunday to make a driver head. Worked great. I'm having trouble getting the dummy 13 parts to print right in ABS. I've tried the recommended. Are you using the sprue setup where it's all combined? That was absolutely the best way for me. The sprue kit thing worked for me pretty well. I did have one failure, I think. I did one in ABS, like the parts that it says need to be ABS, and then I did the armor in PLA. But
armor? What are you, Dungeons and Dragons guy now?
I didn't name it. So, anyway.
Okay. So, for this week's Facebook Marketplace challenge.
Let me hide my chats.
Yeah, hide your chats.
Okay. Hidden.
I typed into Marketplace vintage RC car.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So we're going to have a wide gambit of what that term means to people. There's only 4 this week.
Okay.
Now,
I want a larger margin given to me.
Okay, I'll allow that.
Okay. I would like, there's 4 of them. I want a $400 swing.
$400 swing, eh? Okay, I'll allow it.
I know nothing about vintage.
Okay. All right. That's probably good for me. All right. Here we go. Oh, I made this bigger. Anyway, here we go. Add to stage. Here we go.
Juggernaut 2.
Yeah. First up here today, we've got 2 photos for this one.
Okay.
New in box, vintage Tamiya Juggernaut 2 RC monster truck. Condition, new. No trades. First and foremost, that's in all caps. New in box, vintage Tamiya Juggernaut 1 RC monster truck. It's the 2, but whatever. Very rare and hard come by. Great for the collector of Tamiya RC to build and display, or just leave in the box and display. Don't let this gem slip by.
I'm gonna go with a gut on this one.
All right, I like it.
$650.
You don't even want to look at the other picture?
I remember what the Juggernaut looked like.
Okay, all right. Let's see what let me just make sure I did this right. The next slide. Yep, there we go.
Son of a bitch.
I made comedy.
They're very similar.
Yes, sure they are. All right, $650?
$650.
You're way off, dude. It's $1,200.
No, you're not.
Bam. $1,200.
Canadian.
You're still way off. Even if you want to do the conversion.
Are you kidding me?
I didn't make up the game. Hate the game, not the player.
Oh my God.
Yep, people are wild, mad, crazy.
Okay, I'm done. I'm out.
Awesome. Good playing with you. Thank you for coming to play.
Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna just not even care about
Do
the conversion.
Do the conversion. Just
Okay,
for the
hold
hell of it.
CAD to USD is so 1200. It's 877. So 877 minus 650. I'm still in the game. Okay, a $227 difference.
All right. Let's see how badly you screw up the rest of this.
Oof.
Here we go. This one is
we got a
definitely
speedboat.
We got a boat. We boating today. Vintage RC Nitro tunnel hull.
Yeah.
24-inch Dumas with K&B 3.5. I don't know what any of these words mean.
K&B
it was
is
too
the
pretty
engine,
to paint.
3.5 cc.
I know.
Tunnel
It was
hull.
too pretty
Yeah.
to paint, but can be if you'd like to. This thing is fast. Comes with starter, plugs, props, and a balancer, plus fuel and pump. One servo has bad connection but can be fixed or replaced for low cost. No trades, cash.
Is there
Let
only?
me show
there's
you the
gotta be
rest of
more,
the
I was gonna
photos.
say.
Oh yes, there's a lot of pics. Too pretty to paint, I agree.
I mean,
And he'll throw in 5 cases of Bush. Is that it? No, more pictures. We can play GeoGuessr later with those signs over there. And that's it.
Nice. Go back.
Okay.
I want to see his garage. Okay, so
I'll give him 50. Throw in the golf clubs. They'll take.
I'm
it.
looking at the golf club, seeing what kind of graphite shafts I do prefer as well. Garage isn't over. I'm thinking this is a man who doesn't necessarily.
He doesn't get rid of his empties very quickly. I'll tell you that much because there's
Those might not be empty.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cases.
He might have been stocking up. Might have been bringing them across the border.
I think we can get that here, but thank you.
It's probably cheaper up here, down here.
Not as good.
Oh, but he does play with dolls. Okay, we're gonna knock $50 off of that. I'm gonna say $650.
Oh man, $925. And it lowered the price too.
Okay, hold please.
I think this is it. You are done.
$925 is $676. So I am $26 off.
All right.
Thick. We're $253 currently. $253 off. We're in the game. Eat like
Barely.
EA.
Yeah. Well, you better get in the game like EA. All right. Next
Is this
up,
an LST? No. What the hell is
we
this?
have Nitro RC Monster Truck. And you're going to love the description on this one. For lovers, wink. Used Nitro RC Monster Truck. Includes tires, body, engine, and chassis.
Is this an LST? It doesn't say, does it?
It does not say. There's another picture for you. That has an axial motor in it.
I don't. That's got to be an LST. Those things were shit.
If you look closely at the at the barcode there, it does say LST.
Where?
Left on the actual box.
Oh, yeah. Okay. God damn it. Axial engine. I can't imagine that's worth much. LST. $250.
see if there's no. That's a picture of your shoes again. It keeps getting in there somehow. $400.
400 Canadian.
For lovers.
$292. So that's $42 off. $295. We have $105 left going into the final round.
All right, final round.
Tamiya.
Yep. Tamiya Porsche 959 RC.
Oh shit! One of the 959s. Is this like one of the
It
fan? No, what
has
is
a
these
modern.
wheels?
It has a modern ESC and receiver installed and comes with a transmitter. I use it occasionally and it drives great. I have original body, decent condition, and manual. The body in the pictures is aftermarket along with decals. It has LED lights installed. The left rear suspension arms cracked, but I repaired them and they have held up well. Looks and runs great.
I've repaired them, meaning JB Weld.
Yeah. Show you
Oh
more
my
pictures.
god.
Body is in good nick, but it is a repro.
Okay, so
Oh, and there's your shoes again.
I-
So
now-
weird.
You're son of a- now, does it say if this is because then they remake this?
No,
Aren't
they
the
did
orig-
not. There's never been a re-re of that.
There's never been a remake of these.
No.
Okay, read the description again then.
It has a modern ESC and receiver installed and comes with transmitter. I use it occasionally and it drives great. I have original body, decent condition, and manual. The body in the pictures is aftermarket along with decals. It has LED lights installed. The left rear suspension arms cracked, but I repaired them and they have held up well. Looks and runs great. You want to see the pictures again?
So it's Okay, stop there. God, it's got shitty wheels. It's got just a.
Those are the original wheels
Oh, okay.
and tires.
For some reason, I feel like people think these are worth money. I'm gonna. Ugh. Does he? It didn't say anything about being like super rare or anything like that in his description. So like maybe he doesn't. Like it's a runner. It looks like shit. It's.
I have 2 of these.
Oh God, why? I have one, I think.
No, you don't.
What do I have?
It's not this one.
It looks just like that body.
Well, it's not the same, and it's definitely not.
$400.
$600.
600 Canadian. I think I'm in the money here. 600 is $438. So that is 30 plus 38.
I really like how you gamed this game.
$3. No,
Last time
I
we
guessed-
played this, I was
and
like, you can only guess. You guess in Canadian dollars, but I allowed it this time. It's fine. I'll allow it.
allow it.
I'll allow your victory.
We didn't even.
Congratulations.
Okay. I'm going to take that narrow margin of win. If we would have been at my normal $300, I would have absolutely lost.
Oh, yes. 100%.
Okay.
Mine are in better condition than that.
Now,
I have
mine
a clear,
came from
unpainted
Showdog.
original body. Yeah, I know it did, but you have one of the anniversary editions, which was like the 50th anniversary or 75th anniversary, and that one's 10th scale on an entirely different chassis, not the rally chassis that one is on.
Which is awful.
That also 12th scale.
Ugh, that's why it looks so bad. Ugh. Would have loved to have seen what the comments said about that. Anyway, that was
Good job.
hot garbage.
I'm hiding my chat.
Hide your chat.
I'm hiding it.
Because what I've got for you here, Matt, is
God.
5 pins All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now
I have to guess what
I
thing came
moved-
from where.
I moved my search around on Facebook Marketplace, and I searched RC crawler in each of these locations. All right.
Okay, it's
So-
weird that Rose Point in Pennsylvania is highlighted there. Isn't that
That's right.
weird?
That's where I searched.
Oh, excellent. Okay, all right. Bend, Denver, Fort
Bend-
Calhoun.
These are all places that were just in my mind. Bend, Oregon, for some reason. Rose
Oh.
Point. Rose
Yep.
Point. Why not? Bradenton Motorsports. They're, you know.
Yeah, it's
Fort
interesting you
Calhoun.
didn't choose anything in Hawaii.
Nope.
All right.
No. Nothing to be found. So,
All right.
what we are going to, I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you all of them. All right. Then we're
Okay.
going to come back and you have to try
All
and
right.
guess all of them. And I'm going to tell you how many you have right and give you one chance. Give you one
I
chance
love this game. All
to
right.
fix your guess.
Okay,
All
I'm
right.
ready. Yes. Okay, let's
So-
do it.
And our first option here, I'm giving you the view of it here. Custom axial wraith. Custom axial wraith based on wraith. Everything is custom on this truck. $1,500.
$1,500.
Knows what he has. Now, I have the other photos for you to see as well.
Okay.
And now you don't have to, you get to see the value. You see the truck, right?
Yeah. Pretty custom.
Pretty custom. Everything is custom.
I'd say everything
You
is
ready?
custom on
I
there.
mean, I think you could say, right?
Yeah. Very good.
There you go. Here's your next one. RC trucks, $1,500. Wanting to sell them all at once, 400 CEN, 100 trailer, 400 the Jeep, 400 for Vanquish, and I have batteries and extra parts. Okay. Now, you need to, there's close attention should be paid to everything in photos.
Yeah. I know,
The
I
bed
know.
photo, nightstand accessories,
Trees.
stuffed animals, what he's watching on TV, window
Okay,
stickers.
you pause on this one for a minute, please. Okay. $400 for the Vanquish.
Yeah. And again, the rear window. I'm not always a dick. Just kidding.
Yeah. Right. I'm interested more in the fish.
I think that I also maybe noticed that.
Okay. All right. That's
Maybe.
two of them.
Maybe it's something that you should pay
That
attention
might
to, or maybe
be
it's
helpful. Or
you
it's
know
a
what?
trick.
Or maybe you've been places and seen Salt Life stickers in a lot of places, and maybe those
And to
places
be
are
fair-
far from the ocean.
Not a lot of rocks. Not a lot of rocks where those guys played with those cars. All
RC
right.
crawlers, RC cars, sorry, $1,300.
Cars.
Now I did search RC crawlers, and this is what
Yeah.
popped up.
Well, that's
One
how I got
EX
that boat.
One EXP Creighton has a Max 8 ESC, aftermarket servos, M3C chassis, runs good. One Creighton aftermarket chassis, easy run, Max 8, runs good. 4.6S, 3.4 batteries, 2 Electron Pro chargers, 1 high-tech charger, Traxxas Easy Peak Live dual charger, worth well over $200. Would like to trade for a 26-inch e-bike or sell for $1,300.
That's a terrible deal.
Those are the two photos you get. You get some high-quality Z batteries.
Oh, those are the best.
And a bunch of charge. You know what? This is how you can charge all your batteries at once still.
You know, I have 3 chargers. That's it.
How about you double it? Double it again. Double it and give it to the next person.
Bundle.
Bundle. So,
Okay, next.
okay. Next.
Oh my God.
Crawler Trash LCG Cheater Comp Crawler. Okay. Now, we got a big old list. This is a brand new build with just a test to make sure all the electronics work. Literally everything new. Crawler Trash Crown Chassis, 1850 Outrunners,
You don't-
Silent Easy.
stop
blah, blah,
reading.
blah, blah. I'm not going to
You
read all
don't
that
read
to
it
you.
anymore.
Doesn't matter.
That is inconsequential.
Yeah.
But that looks like a Denver countertop, if I've ever seen one. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. He let. Whoa.
Next.
Yikes.
RC
Oh my
Cars
God.
and Trucks. $123,456. Condition used like new. Vehicle type truck. RC car for sale. Can I show me, please? No trades. Local pickup only. Highly
God,
rated.
if this wasn't in a basement, I would say Florida. But if I know Florida, and I know a lot of states, y'all don't have basements.
So
Okay.
again, here are your geolocations. All right.
That
Now-
one was Pennsylvania, 100%.
So I've got them here again for you. Okay.
All right.
So I've got them in another quick order. TWSBI 580 Diamond.
Excellent pen.
Being written on the Avis ban letter.
Dear Mr. Thede.
Okay, so we have Bend, Oregon, Denver, Colorado, Fort Calhoun, Nebraska, Rose Point, or Rose Park, what was it called?
Rose Point.
Rose Point, Pennsylvania, and Bradenton, Florida.
Okay. That one's
This is-
Rose Point.
All right, so next.
I feel like that's Denver.
Okay.
That one's... For now, I'm going to say that's Iowa.
There was not an Iowa option.
There wasn't?
No.
Fort Braden?
Calhoun.
What was it? Fort
Nebraska.
Calhoun, Nebraska.
Are you saying
That's
it's
the one I
Nebraska?
meant.
Okay.
Yeah. This is Florida.
Yeah.
What's left? Bend, Oregon?
Correct.
That's Bend, Oregon.
All right, Matt. You have 3 of 5 correct.
Okay, excellent. Show them all to me again, please. Which ones do I have right?
Yeah, that's how that works. Again, here are your locations.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Pennsylvania. I'm sticking with that.
Okay.
I'm going to swap this one and the first
Okay.
one. This
The first
is...
one, the first one was Pennsylvania.
No. Sorry, reverse order. The last one,
Okay.
which I
You're gonna
said
say-
was... This is now Denver. No, this is Iowa. No, sorry. This is Oregon.
Okay.
10 o'clock. And the other one, go back to the
The last one.
last one.
So this one you had in Fort Calhoun, Nebraska.
That's fine.
You had this one in Florida.
Yeah. That one's
This-
now in Denver.
All right. You now have 5 of 5 correct.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
See, you should have got this one because this is such a
I did
clearly
get this one.
first. Because this is such
Well-
a clear Denver build. This is every Denver guy had this truck. It was like an
That's
Akaika type
rude.
special. I'm just telling
Nah.
you. They all ran it. That type of truck. I'm telling you.
Okay, well, I still got it right.
You did get it right. Congratulations. I'm glad
Thank you.
that my version of
That was super
GeoGuessr
fun.
Marketplace was a success.
We're gonna do that again because that was pretty fun. I'm pretty good at this game because there's visual clues in every photo.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
America, there's a lot of places that don't get basements. There are also a lot of places in America that don't have basements that were built in the early 1900s.
Yeah. See, that one could have been somewhat like there's.
It could have been Nebraska, maybe, but I feel
almost
like
Bend, like
almost. Did I miss a super chat?
You might have, as you had your chats hidden.
I may have indeed. One moment, please.
So I thought for sure the Salt Life was Nebraska. Let me tell you, there's a lot of Salt Life. There's a lot of Salt Life stickers in the Midwest.
Everywhere.
Dude.
I don't see a super chat missing here. Buffalo Bill had a basement. Oh my god. Josh, I don't see a super chat from you.
It's right there. It's on the screen.
Oh, how did I miss that? Just a heads up that CJ7 is coming with more hardware than I got from Axial Smooches. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, can't wait to build that. I should just kept it red.
So yes, that was fun.
That was fun. I like that game. Did you think that I was gonna suck at that game?
No, because I like you suck so bad at pricing that I was like, okay, I should change this game.
Hey, I did very well at the last one.
You did do much better.
I started to use my brain. Can I show you two things that I've been working on?
Yes.
Because I haven't shot what's on the bench yet. First things first, brush hog.
Brush
now,
hog.
It's brushed. And now it's all functional.
Let me see that.
I have to add the, I still got to add the blades.
Blades? Okay.
Which I'm going to machine. Yeah. Out of
Kill.
Brass, probably, because they will kill. That's all I got.
Yeah.
It's 3 mil. What do you think I should
something
do?
Different.
Aluminum?
Yeah.
Aluminum?
Yeah.
Aluminum? All right. We'll do aluminum then.
Or plastic.
No. No. We want this thing to
Machined
kill.
plastic.
We want this thing to kill.
Like actual weed eater blades are plastic in a lot of cases.
I tried it out though, and I hooked it up in such a way so it has its own ESC, and it's on the dial, so you can vary the speed.
Ooh, look at you go!
Yeah, I think that's going to be wicked fun. I'm so excited about that. I'm printing the quick mount for the.
Oh, are you? You're gonna do the hookup that way?
Yeah, because it's the only way this hooks up.
Yeah.
So
okay. I was just worried about current flow through the way that they have the power.
On the servo?
No, on the. Is that only for the servo power?
Yeah.
Okay, then that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's just one servo and it just clicks and unclicks.
Yes. See.
Well, I guess I could get some Delrin. Would that do all right?
Yes. Delrin's fun to machine too.
Okay.
It machines really well.
I'll get some Delrin then.
Yeah.
And then secondly,
not
this
gummy,
just
doesn't smell.
I think gummy is an underused term.
Not in the machining world.
No? Oh. We need to use that more often. That's the next video. I cut off my finger. Now, youmagine.com, you've heard of them before, right?
I have.
Okay, so Defender Customs, have you heard of them?
I have. He made the right angle version of the skid steer that I have.
That's right, Isaac. He started making these really cool generators.
Trailers.
Yes. Here's mine.
Yes.
Yeah. I built this over the weekend. Just a fun little project. Mine, of course, has a Milwaukee attachment. So you can pop an M18. It's got some fuses.
Why?
For that. Just in case on that thing.
Okay.
Just in case. So we're going to get that all wired up. You can fit an M18 fuel in there. And then on the back, on Friday, the little USB interface will be there. You have USB-C and USB-A, so you can plug your phone in. And I think I might do an XT60 as well. That's good. That's pretty good. But yeah, we're going to have a USB interface on the back there for charging phones and whatnot. And then I'll do an XT60, I think. I'll just do a little cutout there and do an XT60 so I can connect my actual battery charger to this.
I like it.
Which I think is wild, fun, cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, these are now on YouMagine.com. Just don't put your thing in this. Don't put it in there.
Pen is stuck.
Next week's video, I CNC'd a prosthetic.
Yes.
Is that what the lights are for? No, the night lights are not for that.
No, they're
Something
not.
else
I
entirely.
like that project. The Nightlight project is stupid.
He
But-
does have two options, the G18 or the G20. The G20, of course, is for DeWalt batteries.
Yuck. Yuck.
Yeah. But stick an M18 in there, you're good to go.
Speaking of things I've been working on, I got my next Rockabilly done.
Nice. That's good.
As far as the chassis. So done and painted and ready for assembly. Next
Yeah,
steps.
you weren't happy with the primer color.
I'm not happy with the color. I'm not so unhappy that I'm going to change it because in the light it looks good. It just looks too close to primer, which I'm unhappy about. So
Right. Sorry, just reading comments.
I see it as well. I just so anyway, yeah, I'm gonna start getting this thing assembled, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm quite excited.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how it changes being a portal build.
Well, I have changes to make, of course, to make sure to do what I want.
You're going to go with a shorter shock.
Nope.
You're going to put the shocks in a different place.
I may make different mount positions so that
Thank you, Buck Dandy. Remember, it's I can't even read that one.
oh my god. But
Want to sell the jigs? He does sell the jigs.
I do sell the jigs. They're on my website. Not printed though. You got to print them yourself.
Yeah, you got to print them yourself. Find somebody to print them.
So yeah, and then there's me. So,
Yeah, you look. It looks like you, as you're working on Trucks of Freedom.
yeah, exactly. Just fetal position. But yes.
Find a friend. Find a friend.
Or you can get a cheap printer.
Yeah, A1 Mini.
That'll do it. They'll do the whole thing.
There you go.
So, but yeah. So anyway, there you go.
Yeah, that's very exciting. I'm super excited to see that. I don't think I'm going to make another one though. I like mine just as it is.
Yeah, I mean, mine partially. I wanted another one for that to do the video. I wanted to have a portal version, and I wanted to do another video. So
And well, no, you needed to do the video.
needed to do the video.
Yeah, but also the one you're building there, that's going to have like not as much overdrive. You're going to do more trail style.
Same amount of.
You go
overdrive.
full rock crawler.
I like overdrive on a trail buggy too.
They're mostly just for welding. You could.
There's been a lot of
braze,
people who.
but
There's been a lot of people who brazed them. And
you just gotta be quick.
It's messy, but they've done it, and they've. I mean, some of the cleanest ones are brazed, and they did a great job. So
yeah.
Cleanest
A1 Mini.
The cleanest ones I think I've seen are TIG tacked and then brazed out. But I've seen some beautifully done fully brazed. Cliff McCrawl did one fully brazed, and it did absolutely. It's not going anywhere.
Logan. Not for sale, man. Not for sale.
I love the car so much.
Just build one, Logan. Yes. You can do it.
You can do it.
If I can get Josh to build mine for me, or if I can get Frank to build mine for me, certainly you can do your own. Yeah, see, mine's brazed. Easy.
Yeah.
So simple. So simple Frank could do it for me.
Pizza. I had Jim Boys yesterday. Get Jim Boys. Very good.
What's Jim Boys?
Tacos.
Is it a chain?
It is.
You never took me to Jim Boys?
I did not. I'll take you there next time. Dr. President. I welded mine with 6011 stick. Turned out great. Some nickel rod in there. He actually casted his own parts, and then
Interesting. It's a choice.
So anyway,
sorry, yes. I'm on fly patrol.
You're on fly patrol. I do. Oh, you know what? Not technically mail call, but Wolfie, hello. How close are the H10 or the H10 to the F10 to go into the road? I think that the servo positioning is going to be the bigger trouble part of that. I don't know enough to say exactly the interferences. I've never modeled it, but
got him.
Got him.
Got him. Nope, missed him. Son of a bitch. Where are they coming from? I mean, I know.
I got some of the monster green wheels. They look a little muted in my lighting in here.
Your feed sucks, but those are a great looking wheel.
They look fantastic in person. I may have to change out my capture card. My capture card is what changes my coloring in here.
Really?
Yeah.
What capture card are you using?
The NZXT.
Nah, you gotta get rid of that junk. All you need to do is get what I got, which is the Cam Link.
I have the Cam Link, and they've been wildly just pieces of shit. I have two of them.
No, it's not the Cam Link. It's either your Sony camera, probably not, or your internet.
I have one shitty Cam Link and one that kind of worked, and so I just replaced them both.
No wonder Wheels of Fortune was sold out.
Speaking of, and then I also got some 2.2 BBWs in purple.
You know, the fact that you have those is just taking them out of the hands of customers.
Yep, sure is. And then thought I grabbed.
Thought I grabbed some more stuff that people couldn't buy.
I did. Oh yeah, that was a pinion and a spur I need for rockabilly. Here they are.
Yes.
These are some of the violet.
Violet
19.
You should have called them violent.
Violent?
Yeah.
It's very. You should work for J Concepts.
Let's talk about those for a minute, because I saw those on your news channel program. Why is he doing twos?
So they're just doing it for higher clearance on the back, which is a thing, but you can do that with a 1.9 still. You're gaining 50 thou in radius, so
okay. You convinced me.
Just call. You even do that. Call them a 1.9.
Yeah.
Just call it a 1.9.
No one will know.
It's a rubber tire going on.
Yeah.
Call it a 1.9.
Fine.
J Concepts makes Make that as, don't change a single thing. Just call it a 1.9. The dumbest decisions. To fit over the, I know what they said, and it's still a dumb decision as far as the marketing side of it. Like, which is
dumb.
makes perfect sense on the J.
Because people will go, well, I don't have any 2.0 tires, and then you'll never sell any.
You're never going to search for 2.0 wheels.
Never. They should check his bag before he leaves work. You know, everyone else has a clear backpack there. You know that, right?
So, I get what they're going after, and it makes sense. Although, wheel clearance, high clearance 1.9s. That's exactly it. That's called.
That's all you say.
2.0 fits 1.9 tire. That's terrible.
Nope.
That's terrible.
Don't do that.
So call them high clearance 1.9. Done.
Yeah. Then people will be like, "Oh, that's a feature. I need those."
Yeah. And all of these wheels clear the portals all the way in too. It's amazing.
What?
Weird.
That's
There's multiple
weird.
people that make high clearance 1.9s. They just go.
I don't understand.
J Concepts. And honestly, you know what I didn't hear? I heard someone make a comment about it today, but I didn't check because when I checked the news, they weren't on there yet. But I'm told that okay. No, they're not as bad as I thought. Now, yeah, just call it a 475.
Just say 475. It's fine.
Okay. The 2.0 crawler wheel set is they're $153.
For 4?
Yes.
Do you get everything you need?
It appears so.
They're not like an SLW. They're
No,
not like SLX. XLY hubs.
Comes with an SLW style hub.
Oh, is this a infringement possibility?
I mean, yeah, it's got a unnecessarily wordy description. Yeah, like, I'm just glad we can always count on J Concepts to make the weirdest decisions. Like,
speaking of 6 times, I may have spent 6 times the money today on a pre-order. Not 6 times the money, but I pre-ordered something from Associated.
what?
You're not going to be happy about it.
I mean, it can only be an RC10 because that's basically
Yes.
all they make. So,
That's correct.
did they release another one?
They did.
Unreal. What is
This one's pretty
this?
good, though. Shall I bring it up?
Oh my goodness. Let's. Yes, bring it. RC10 89th Stealth Car Massey Edition.
No, the Masami edition.
Masami, who gives a shit? It's the same thing as always. It's hideously ugly. And I built one of these Rees, and I was like, this is the worst. Why does anybody like these? Hate them.
Because look at that thing. Look at how awesome that looks.
It does not.
Yes, it does. It's fantastic.
Absolutely does not. At least it's.
This is one of those ones that for me was like, yep, I was 12 years old when Masami drove this with his feet.
Oh, is that the one he drove the stick radio with his feet?
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah. Yeah. This thing's badass.
Um.
So, I don't know. I can't
boy.
believe I spent the money on it. I'm a stupid idiot. But hopefully there'll be a buggy race in August and it'll get here before August.
Yeah, right. That's interesting.
It was a choice. Not sure it was a good one.
Shut up, Josh. It's sweet. Masami is awesome. I liked their Nintendo games too, but
He saw the he saw the rainbow decal and said, "Yep, that's the one for me." Well, if you guys are not confident enough in your masculinity to buy a car that has a rainbow on it, I feel bad for you.
Yeah. RC10. I don't know. It's
I will end you.
Need to get you
this.
one. I wonder if you can get. You probably can't buy the bug assaults in Canada, can you?
I don't know. I should see.
I bet you can.
Why? There's nothing about it. Yep, you can get it. Amazon.ca. Orange is the best seller.
Obviously.
Why would they? Oh my God, they sell salt.
Yeah.
In a bag. High performance salt.
Yeah. Or some rock salt, like some buckshot. Some triple aught buck.
Orange Crush Edition. $70.
Dude, what is it worth for you to not have to deal with these flies anymore? And have some fun at the same time with salt all over shit.
Fly tape, the end. So what? It's just like you just, and it fires rock salt at them and kills them.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it's all, then you got salt all over the house.
But you don't have flies. So, regular salt works just fine. Anyway. So yes, I have to finish a video tonight.
Oh yeah, mine's done.
Is it?
Yep. It's all ready to go.
I ran into a small problem.
Yeah. What'd you do?
There's something that's needed for it that I don't have to be able to.
That's interesting because you have everything.
Yeah, but I don't use that at all. I use different versions. So
I see.
And I was just like, hey, this didn't come with this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, mine also didn't. But that's just because pre-production.
Yes, agreed. So.
And that's really funny for you that you don't have one of those.
I know.
Considering the number of times you may have had one of these.
I agreed. Oh, Mom. That's like having a hard mini. My brother and I had a slingshot battle in the house. All right.
Seems like a great place for it.
We had a staircase in our house that was like in the middle, and one of us had a position at the top and one of us had a position at the bottom. We had some friends over too. And my mom, she was way ahead of the Pinterest trends. She would put things that came in a bag into a clear container that looked nice on the counter, right? One of those things.
Yes.
She would have the mini marshmallows in one of those glass jars. Well, the top got left off of it, and the mini marshmallows turned into basically rocks.
Yes.
And that was one of the ammo choices that my brother and I were using. So we were firing with a pretty decent slingshots. Like they were drawing blood.
Oh, good.
But when they would hit a wall, they would explode.
Ah, yes.
And in the heat of the battle that we were in, we didn't necessarily notice this. And then we ran out of marshmallows. So next to the glass jars of marshmallows, she had different types of beans.
Ah, yes, decorative beans.
So we were firing the beans at each other. Anyway, okay. Yeah, I think it was harder to. I think they explode. They're just little bits.
Yeah, much more time-consuming to clean. Probably.
Thank you, Carl. Is this the backstory how you ended up in that specific school?
You like ants? 'Cause that's how you get ants.
Hey, new member. Thank you, Hayden, for joining. Becoming a member. Much
Welcome.
appreciated.
Welcome to the party, pal. That's why Josh has a glass eye.
Damn, I missed out on so much as an only child. Yeah, no.
I sure did.
I chased my brother through the house with a paintball gun once as well until I actually got him to run out onto the deck outside because I didn't fire in the house at him. And then
okay, well that's good.
I don't know why he would have ran outside. He should have known I would have never shot the paintball gun inside. Never lift. Are Canadians allowed to own all power?
Yes.
Do you need some?
Yeah, I can just buy one. I can buy one right now. I'll get it 7 days from now. Seems like a long time.
There's a what? Look at this, Matt. You need to look up the Rooster edition.
All right. Bug assault rooster.
Did you shoot your brother with the OG Ripper? I never had one quite that nice. We were more of the.
Nope.
All right. Oh my God! I can see the preview. Sure, you should show it. I think.
You think so? It's pretty blurred.
Yeah,
it's pretty blurred. Let's just remove that real quick. Oh.
Leave the pop-up. Leave the pop-up. It's fine.
Pop-up's fine.
Did you see the note below it about shipping?
Rush shipping comes fast. What you know? What's probably the worst part? The veins. Whoa! Get that out of here. Stop with that. Yeah, probably runs on ejaculate.
Just crush up a little, put it in there.
Yeah, man, comfortable.
You got flies just flying really fast around the house.
Yeah, they're for grip.
Salt.
Oops, I made it big.
You can't shoot it as much. You go blind for different reasons.
Just had my wife look at it. Oh, that is the worst. Why though? I don't know. Somebody in their marketing department was like, you know what? You know what we should do? Can you imagine that conversation?
You know how I think about it? Of course, you think about it that way. You think about it, the marketing conversation. What I think about is the guy who those people, you people, come up with this. Then you send it on down to some engineer who sits in front of CAD, and he's got his CAD up. He's like, wait, what am I drawing?
Okay.
Like, really? Yeah.
He's at his desk.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We should make it bigger. Where we? But okay, serious question though, guys. Are we gonna put the testicles in front of the trigger or behind? Oh, what did you do at work today? You're not going to believe it. Oh, my God.
Who's going to
That
design
is
this? Ace or
horrible.
Gary?
Oh, my God.
You know.
Trash Panda Customs, hello. Late to the party. Thoughts on the H-Tech HTB10 first cage?
The name is terrible.
I don't like the name. I don't like how it looks.
I don't care for I don't care for the styling of it, unfortunately.
No, it's a little overdone.
It's a good effort. I just think that they don't have very good style. That's my, because otherwise, like, I like the idea and the process of it.
Absolutely, and I think getting more buggies into people's hands is a great idea.
Yes, I love buggies. So,
how much is it?
$389.
So that's not bad.
Price.
You know, for someone who doesn't have access or materials to do their own cage.
Yep.
And what do you need to complete it, though? It goes on something?
I think you can basically just swap a VRD builder's kit into it.
Oh, nice. Okay, so
it's made to be easy.
Yeah.
It's just the style of the cage design itself is not something that I like. But I'm picky on tube design. Like the Capra, I think is hideous as well.
Very selective about your shoes. It's honestly, dude, I live for these types of moments because so rarely do they happen for me.
Very picky on tube design, not so much fashion.
Yeah. Blue, black, who gives a shit? Actually, no, not even. Gray, black, whatever.
Same thing, nearly. And, like, I could bring them in here and show them on stream, and they'd be very similar. You could see in the right lighting how it could be hard to tell.
We've got the photo right here. Hang on, let me bring it back up.
That photo was taken, like, midday, peak sun. If you're in this room, it would be hard to tell.
There we are. I don't know, man.
I'm just saying.
It's pretty obvious to me. Let's get rid of us. We don't even need to be there. That's pretty amazing.
Similar is not the thing.
I'd like to petition that late to the party is the new code for sorry to bring it back to RC.
That is a great thing, because that is the text that comes through the chat.
It does tend to, it's people. The laces alone.
What do you mean the laces?
They're different colors.
The laces were?
Oh my god, yes.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Similar, like me and Matt, because we're the same height. Yeah, Jay's got about, I don't know, 100 pounds on me and could, like, rip me in half. But we're the same.
No, those are the same style, the same shoe design. Like,
I can see how it would be confusing for you. No, he's not colorblind. He's just not all there. You know, like that, there's that story about that criminal who's like, he had like a massive head trauma and lost like 3/4 of his brain, but was still able to function as a human being. That's you, minus the criminal part. Although you did steal all those wheels. So it's possible that we found the guy. Jay's also half Jamaican. So...
He's the detail guy with everything else, though.
That's true. Like, you have a photographic memory for everything else. You got, like, I'd be like, what's that guy we met one time in Colorado when it was raining? You're like, oh, that guy. I was like, yeah, of course it's that guy. You're like, yeah, I talk to him every week. His name is Sean E. Oh boy.
It was funny because Nicole's like, you know what? It actually makes me feel better though, because like, she's like, you really don't notice some of, you know, like.
Yeah, it makes me feel better too, because
like,
it means that you aren't perfect.
She's like, oh, when
Flaws
you say
are good.
Asks about this, I was like, yeah, you look great. That looks great. That's fine. What's this? Let's do that. She's like,
I love that gray dress. Let's go.
You don't notice any of that. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's go.
I don't know. I don't know.
But did you see that 97 TJ go by? You could tell because the cowl vent is larger, and then they changed it the very next year, and the 98 on at the smaller. That's how you can tell 97 immediately.
It's like that long wheelbase. What's the long wheelbase,
LJ.
TJ? LJ. When one of those was in the neighborhood, I was like, that's an LJ. I know that truck for sure. And everyone else was like, cool TJ. I was like, that's not a TJ.
You can usually tell it's an LJ by whoever's
length.
driving it will tell you.
as they're going by. It's LJ.
LJ. They'll put it like those guys will put it just first and foremost the thing right in their username. You know, like just
LJ Steve.
So
wait, don't we have Never Lived LJ? You just called him out. Great. LJ, long Jeep.
I really that's perfect.
No. This has been a good one.
Yeah.
Good episode.
So, quick thing before we get into the final segment of our. Oh, also. See, he brought up the LJ again. Just saying.
God, these guys won't shut up about
It's
something.
like, jeez.
Okay, we get it. Yeah, it's like Honda S2000 owners trying their hardest not to make their social handle start with S2K. It's true. At S2K _TO. What? Oh, back to just late to the party.
Late to the party.
What rig do you think would make a good trail truck?
A rockabilly.
No. Well, in Josh's eyes, yes. How about one off the shelf? Phoenix?
Let's see. What would be my first? I think I would choose.
Portal kit?
Yeah, it really depends. I mean, if you want to build something, that's the thing, right? So, like,
Do you want to build or do you want to just buy?
buggies are still my favorite trail rigs. So,
Just pretend for a second that he's not going to weld a
no, I'm
friggin'
saying
cage together.
just get an H10, like an optic kit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just optic kit, or get the portal kit. Nice Lincoln. So
it's a Mark 8, dude. Traxxas modified, according to Matt. No, Traxxas late model. Actually, the Iron Quad guys are taking I gave them the files for the late model because they're going to put them on the website.
Hey, there you go. They're like,
Yeah, they're going to download
2 more
one.
sold.
Basecamp is on sale for $249 right now. That's true. That's a pretty smoking deal.
That's a pretty decent deal.
That's a good place to start, actually.
It's definitely the only SCX3 to buy.
Yeah, agreed.
So,
or the CJ. The CJ's friggin' awesome.
CJ, and then change everything. Yes.
Yeah. Take everything out of it. Put leaf springs on it. Put a VFD transmission in. I'm making it better.
But the Basecamp, beyond like that is if your SCX3 Basecamp is a decent choice. Makes a hell of a hot dog cooker.
Man, you'll also cook a mean Uncrustable.
So yes, it's also 3x the price. Wait, what's 3x the price?
What's 3 times the price? The CJ?
You're probably right.
It is probably.
Or damn close.
$649 probably. How much?
It may not be.
Oh, I gotta get this bug assault thing off the screen.
May not be a long living project either. I don't think that CJ's gonna be around.
What? Why not?
Because it's too goddamn expensive.
That's a great truck, though.
So,
that's the best looking SCX10.
Absolutely, the best looking. I would say the best looking SCX10 they ever did of any
time ever.
Yes, that SCX CJ
$549. Ooh.
Yeah,
it's expensive.
So, yeah, fight me, XJ Best.
I mean, I made mine look good, but no.
The early Bronco was better. Changed my mind. As much as I like
worst
an early
color
Bronco,
choices they could have made.
As much as I like an early Bronco, it was
something weird about that one.
It was too boxy or something. It just wasn't quite right. I don't know what it was about it.
Did not like.
Best looking, worst attaching. Ooh, I disagree.
Disagree on that one too.
The JL. That JL was
impossible
to try and get everything to fit over and in. The worst.
Yeah,
absolutely worst.
Easy. I love that they hid the body clips, but
yes, but
still.
Using it was awful.
Yeah.
So yeah,
CJ was the best looking, and they actually made that rather easy to get on and off. And if you get one of the Kevin Fine laser designs front mounts, that goes clickety clack on and off.
Yes. Anyway, so
Brandon Vandewater, thank you very much. You guys ever go to a Recon G6? I went to one in 2015. I think that was the last one that I went to.
You did not.
What was that? What year was it?
No, wait, it was 2015. March 28th.
May.
Yes, May 28th, 2015 was the last one you were at.
You are correct, sir. Just like I said.
Yep, that was.
Don't make me bring up that shoe again.
But yes, May 28th, 2015. Was that the last one I was at?
Possibly.
That might have been the last one I went to too. I've been to many, but never after that. No more. But yeah, I've been all over.
I've been to all over. Most of those he wore both shoes.
International travel just for the G6 event.
That's true. The next time Josh comes up here will be to visit me, and I will take him to some nice spots to crawl.
Yeah, and Chinatown.
Yeah, you can come to my office.
I visit there every time I'm in Toronto. So.
All right, you know what time it is.
We got to thank some people.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you to much appreciated Hack Shack RC, Salt Pond RC, Kent Dixon, Thunder,
Salt,
Thimble,
salt, a bug of salt.
Bug of Salt Pond, RC, Sunflower State Crawlers, Hack Shack RC, Never a Lift, LJ, that guy again. God, always with the LJ. Gares.
Don't shut up about the LJs.
Dark Action, Origin 18, Racing Case 87, Toxic, my peen runs on ejaculate, Dr. President Legend Bug Dandy, Wolfie, Hayden Ulrich, new member. Much appreciated.
How do I know which super chats were on my side? Is there a way
viewer activity on your?
No, that has frozen. Oh, let me try a force reload. And we're back. Okay. I love that you were like, this is the way you do it on Safari. Thank you, too. Daniel Hartman.
Safari.
Missing Person. Thunder Thimble RC. Who said, I will sponsor a Tamiya Bruiser Nitro build-off. Oh, God. Dude, no. Don't make us do that. Never. RC Rusty. Josh Toth. Origin 18. Missing Person, Backshed RC, Dr. President Legend Dollar Store Buck Dandy, C Death 1313 for the Rooster edition. Thanks for that. Hayden Ulrich, welcome to being a new member. Dr. President Legend Buck Dandy and Brandon Vandewater. Thank you very much, everyone. And now to the real part of the show.
Somehow, first of all, Hulk.
That gets one of these for sure.
Oh, never been so happy.
Dude, I was losing my mind at the end of that race because I was like, it's still wet. He's on slicks.
Hamilton's not catching him.
Anything could happen. Anything could happen.
Yeah.
And the announcers weren't doing him any favors either.
No.
They were like, he's one mistake away. And I was like, dude, shut up. That was the best. That was like, he's driver of the year as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, 19th to 3rd is a feat for anybody, let alone a salver.
A tractor.
Oh, it's amazing.
What was also amazing, did you notice that every single rookie binned it?
Except one. Or
which one?
I think one of them didn't retire, even though he was in last, basically. But I
think they all retired.
Did Ollie retire? I think he spun.
Yeah, remember he
and Akon got together and did the little synchronized deal.
It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Looked great.
I do think Piastri got screwed, though. That was a little weird.
That was a bit much.
That was, I don't know what that was all about either. That was stupid.
He's not allowed, he goes, I guess I'm not allowed to hit the brakes like I have every other single time I've done this.
Yeah. Like.
He's allowed, aren't you allowed to... As an insult, I really like that one.
I know.
That's a new one for me.
Yeah,
but it is very good.
So yeah, I mean, that's what Stroll has like 3 podiums in his career. I'm pretty sure they've all been in the rain. Like,
yeah, oh, that's true. And he was looking pretty good there, unfortunately, for everybody who hates.
I like that even the announcers were just like, yeah, and Stroll's up here too.
Somehow,
and then they're like, oh, like he's getting past. They're all just like, yes, okay.
Whew. Yeah. Oh, everything's right in the universe. Thank God. Because that was also weird.
Yeah.
Jay, do not defend those suck-ass marshals.
So, yeah. McLaren drivers snubbing Nico on the pole.
They went and celebrated by themselves and didn't even go over to Nico, which I thought was really classless. Like, dude's been in this longer than you've been alive, basically.
Well, Oscar was salty.
Yeah, he was not in a mood. for sure. More better though was Nico in the cool down room.
Yeah,
because
Lando
he's
bringing his
never
helmet in.
seen. He's like, "Do we still need that?" And he's like, "No, man, I'm just putting it over here on the podium where it's supposed to go." But have you never been in here before? I've been in here a whole bunch.
Oh, honestly, I haven't watched a podium celebration this season until that one. I was like, I'm watching this whole show. Normally,
I pretty much watch most of them.
As soon as the race is over,
then I turn it off.
As soon as the race is over, I just turn it off. So I'm just like, cool, done. I got what I need.
All right.
I'll watch commentary later.
Yeah.
But I was so happy to watch that whole thing. That was amazing. And to see everybody being so happy for him was the best.
Yeah. McLaren or Mercedes sending over champagne. Max congratulating
because Sauber
him
didn't have
away.
any.
Because why would they?
Yeah, they're like, why the fuck would they carry around champagne everywhere?
They're like, do we have any champagne? No, we haven't had any for years. It's not in the budget.
Fully agree with this. Lego Trophy was the epitome of
that was so bad.
That sucks so bad.
That's so bad.
So
like,
bad.
honestly, if I was Silverstone, I'd be like, you know what? Maybe we should make some real ass trophies and send them to just Nico, because what's he gonna have a piece of like anybody can build that?
Yeah, fucking Lego. Oh,
I'd be so sad.
I know. I'm like, really? So, yeah, and but that was amazing. And then, of course, today waking up to Horner being let go at Red Bull.
Awesome news.
Weird
news though. Weird news. And let me explain why. It's great because I'm not a big Red Bull fan, never really have been. So something like that to me says that there are internal struggles, which makes a team not a team, makes everything kind of fall apart. And you've seen it. This year has not been a good year for them.
No.
Max is doing Max things, which is, he's extremely talented. He's a great driver. But he's the only one who can drive that car, apparently. And the team is just kind of falling apart. And they need to do something. So a clear message like that is something that I think is going to rile people up, and, change is good. However,
you think Max will leave?
This is what I think happened. I think they had to do this to keep him.
You think? You think that's going to keep him?
I don't think Yas is a big fan.
Well, Yas is an epic douche.
Christian Horner. True, yes. But I think...
You know what you also haven't seen much this year? Yas.
That's true. You don't see him a lot.
Oh, you know what would be a good if we do see Yas now.
Oh, yeah, if we see him like every race.
Yeah.
Just hanging out. I'll bet you a pint that Horner got fired because Max already signed with Merck.
See, that I feel like I'm with Jay on this one. I think that we hear in silly season, during summer break, that Max is going to Merck.
Is this summer break now, or is it faux summer break?
So we've got 2 weeks. And
Spa's like on the 27th. 3 weeks.
3 weeks? Whatever. So yeah. No, because that summer break's like 4 or 6, isn't it?
Yeah, 4 weeks.
Yeah. So
which man, I don't know. This season's been so wild already. I don't know how much more my heart can take.
Now, I don't dislike George Russell. I like Russell in his own ridiculous British ways, but I will laugh at the reactions of Russell's.
Dude, you know what it was for me? Like I was always kind of like, yeah, he's all right. He's kind of a bit of a goof, whatever. And then he does this thing in the first, 2 years ago or last year.
And 2 years ago. Then last year it was
2 years ago.
And then this year he makes a joke about it.
He's like, you know what? Let's do it again, guys. It's like, no, you can't do the same joke twice, pal. It's done.
The first time it wasn't a joke.
No, it was real.
Yeah. And then this year he's just poking fun at it. Like, I like that. I like that. Like some humor.
I think that's why I thought this was summer break, because it's like 3.5 weeks.
didn't think that this was summer break yet.
I don't know.
So,
George is the joke.
Russell is insufferable since he loved Williams.
Well, because he's at a top tier team and he's the lead driver, so he's trying to act like a lead driver, just like
agreed in those ways. Just he is
Carlos one though. That's the best one.
Carlos is the best no matter what. Carlos is awesome.
I hope he figures that car out.
I know. I feel bad for that part. I don't know. Yeah, it will be interesting. I think that if Max goes to Mercedes and next year is a WDC again.
Wow. Strong.
Yep. And I think
imagine Max to Mercedes and Horner as team principal at Ferrari. I don't know.
Russell is the opposite of Carlos, smooth versus forced. Yeah,
that's right. Like with Carlos, he doesn't have to try to be cool.
No, he's just
and like him singing "Smooth Operator" into the radio is freaking cool.
Yeah.
If Russell did something like that, people would be like, "Dude, no, stop
it." Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Hungarian and Dutch are third and third. That absolutely.
That's the break.
I was like, we would have absolutely heard all of the talk about summer break during the, yeah.
Yes. No, that line in the movie, oof.
I have not seen the movie.
You should see it, just so we can have another movie to talk about.
I don't want to go to the theater.
Yeah, people will make fun of your mismatched shoes. I think if you're fired, you can do whatever you want. If you quit, then there would be a non-compete. But if you are fired, that's null and void.
Yeah. So.
All right. So what do we got next? We've got Spa, and then the Hungarian Grand Prix, which is at the Hungaro Ring,
which is awesome.
Yes,
so
I love Spa. Spa is the best.
I love Spa too.
Just the Eau Rouge. Every time, yeah. It's the exit of Eau Rouge, not going up the hill. It's coming out.
Agreed.
Just the amount of sawing at the wheel in the wet. Just like,
did you?
Like, holy shit!
You sent me Stroll's after race radio message today, didn't you?
That's what I said. Yes. He got spicy on the radio,
dude. That's
if it had just kept raining,
yeah,
he might have ended up in third.
Honestly, it's the worst piece of shit I've ever driven. I don't even like.
Can we just is there some sort of like papers that we can fill out to just like not let him do it anymore?
F1 would like to give you a refund on your team, and
yeah, you're not allowed anymore. Horner and Max to Aston Martin Racing. Wow. I hadn't considered that, but that is altogether likely. That is a possibility.
I mean, it could happen. I agree. But I mean,
Mike
you
Crack
just follow Newey around. Yeah. I mean, but not having the Mike Crack jokes anymore, that would be just such a
travesty.
Yeah. Like, this is a real man's name. I bet he hates The Simpsons. Like, so.
Oh, and Alonso. Yeah, don't forget about him. He's still there.
Yeah.
But somebody posted a meme, like one of those F1 troll sites, where it was Danny Ricciardo to Cadillac. And the first comment was, does Danny know about this?
So I hope that Max is at Mercedes next year. For one, it would be the most hilarious thing ever.
It's true, because they've fought each other so long.
I know. And then it may also just because Hamilton still no podiums in that
red tractor.
No Ricky.
Oh, the other one
I'm not pushing the Z button anymore.
The other one I sent you was what's we can't say hammer time on the radio because it doesn't sound good with an Italian accent or in Italian.
Yeah, what does your engineer say to you?
Engineer say to you.
Must be the Wata. Stay out.
We are checking.
Yeah. And then you sent me the was it Albin doing the Thailand like boat kid.
So many good memes, man. It's like, I don't know what it is. Like, I'm sure there are other things in this world that create great memes, but F1 seems to be of its own caliber.
Oh, I agree. I feel like NASCAR memes have to be terrible.
Like, NASCAR memes can't be funny.
No, they can't be.
No.
It's just...
All right, let's end this show so I can kill the rest of these flies.
See you guys all tomorrow morning sometime for a video. And
oh yeah, that's right. I'll remember not to schedule it.
Yeah.
What time is it supposed to be at?
I have no idea. Let's check the email.
Okay. All right. Love you. Bye.
Bye.